They had to have fast forwarded because that was the first thing that happened. Or else I slept through the da-da-da-da-da, and then that high pitch.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that song definitely wants to make you get in the canoe and go, yes, and go assault some sort of battlements.
Tribal village.
You know, get in the canoe.
It's like a Viking thing, it sounds like.
To go canoeing.
Yes, we need to practice taking beaches.
I don't know, there's a song I'm pretty hooked on right now by Amon Amarth called Twilight of the Thunder God, and like I hear that song.
I think
and
I
I'm
have
like,
that one on my playlist.
My gosh, so good.
You know,
And it makes me want to pillage and like do
that's what I'm talking
physical
about.
things. Yeah.
I've got I think I've got like 3 or 4 different covers of the immigrant song. There's a couple of really good ones. The only problem I have with that song, it's perfect otherwise, is it's short.
It is short.
It's just more opportunities to listen to it in a day. Stick it on repeat.
There you go.
Repeat.
Yes, I'm going to pull a Lobo and just like put the chip in my brain and just have it play it over and over and over.
When you count your exercise routine in immigrant songs, it sounds really good and the number's high.
14 immigrants.
It's pretty good.
Forget the word song. Just like I had 14 immigrant day. Make people wonder what the hell you're talking about.
What instrument did you play? Trumpet.
I just want somebody to ask me, how's your day? I'm like 17 immigrants.
I was going to say, played it 1,000 times. It's about 70 exercise routines, according to the previous conversation.
Yeah. Well, the drum line in that is so good.
New drinking game. Jamie's talking. Time to take a drink.
Yeah. Well, we listen.
Is this the new game? Like, take a drink. Somebody's talking. Take a drink. I have to watch Star Wars, and every time somebody says, "I have a bad feeling," we all have to chug.
Yeah. And if someone says, "May the force be with you," you had to finish your drink.
Finish your drink. That's
every time Luke says something whiny.
You have to exclude that one because, oh my gosh, 12-pack in first 30 minutes.
May the scotch be with you.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
We're waiting on Cowart. I mean, can't start till he shows up. I'm half looking at the chat to see if he's like, I'm here.
Yeah,
no,
we need to give him a token.
Oh, it was Cowart.
Maybe they went to go get Cowart.
Yeah, right back.
It's funny you say that because I did have a thought about running like a one shot at one time, so that Matt can play. And I thought like one of the fun gags to do would be that like somebody in a town somewhere has had their piece of art stolen and it's of their prize count. So it would be the quest for cow art.
Nice. Nice.
Been balefully polymorphed.
Balefully, yes.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah, the
All
closest thing
polymorphs
to
are
that,
false.
this DM ran this adventure, and it was a pretty long adventure. And we were after the Bowl of Aegeus, and
There he is.
we finally get to the treasure room, and we're looking for this bowl. No bowl, nothing bowl-like in sight, but there's a ball. I'm like, oh no, please don't tell me. So we grab the ball and go out in the hallway and hurl it down the hallway, and that was it. That was the thing that opened the door to get where we needed to go. It's like, okay, Bowl of Aegeus, got it.
That's the hard part about some kind of witty or interesting themes or doors or like gateways to the rest of the adventure is it's just a little too esoteric. Like you don't understand exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. So you have to, a good DM gives them a little bit of, Deus Ex, just show up and tell them like, go this way, enjoy the rest of the adventure.
Oh, we needed the shoes too. So we found we needed the shoes too.
It's always good to have the shoes. Luminous Grove said that they couldn't hear me. Can you all hear me on the stream now?
I have not heard you. I've heard you just fine the whole time.
Okay.
But you're getting Jamie through the Skype call, so
yeah, it's a different.
That's true.
It's a different capture. So, okay. Cowart says, "Yep." Luminous and Cowart has said they can hear me now. So,
behold.
I will stop fiddling with things. I apologize. I was fiddling. So, apparently the little track numbers here that say who can hear what, apparently those affect what's going out from the stream as well as if someone were going to record something. So yeah, anyone in the future, everything that I said before this point was awesome.
As always.
Quality entertainment.
I was trying to figure out why I'm upside down on the map, and it's because I'm on the ceiling.
Yeah, I saw that. And I'm like, only Tarathiel would do that.
I didn't even notice. Do you have inspiration?
Yes. It's the start of a new session.
You deserve it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And you're invisible, apparently, or hidden, or stealthed.
Or ninja.
I think I'm just a ninja.
Or just ninja.
Ninja'd.
I don't remember what it means. So I'm going to take it off.
It looks like a lantern to me.
Yeah, I see that. It kind of looks like a garden gnome head. I was thinking of a garden gnome, like a darkly garbed, hidden garden gnome.
He's a super swole garden gnome.
The you guys remember like 15 years ago, Ask a Ninja?
Yes, I have the Ask a Ninja DVD.
What? He made a DVD?
Yep.
That's fantastic.
I have it.
The only one I really remember was the one that he did about Pirates of the Caribbean 2 or 3 or whichever one that had all the plot lines. The Kraken.
Yeah, people would ask questions of this guy dressed in a ninja costume, and he would answer them on. Was it YouTube? It was probably very, 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 very early YouTube, but it may have been pre that.
I think it was before.
But he would always like read the letter on the stream, answer the question in some silly way, and then he would always end it with, "I look forward to killing you soon."
I remember that. I remember that punctuation at the end. Now that you mention it.
Every time. It's great.
Yep.
But the only thing I remember from that time frame on the internet was the frog in a blender, and it would talk to you and taunt you.
Joe Cartoon? Is it Joe Cartoon that did all those?
I'm not sure, but the frog's sitting there floating in the blender, and it would stare at you and go, "What you looking at, wuss?" I mean, like taunting you to blend it. I love that. That was amazing. That's the only line I remember was, "What you looking at, wuss?"
That was the same guy that did the two flies that land on the beer can and one of them falls in.
Yeah.
Oh, my freaking head! I'm so wasted.
I feel like we've discussed this before.
Yeah, we definitely have.
It just came to mind. I think we've brought up that guy, the Frog in the Blender guy, in the past. So, last time, you guys got in a little bit of a kerfluffle. But it wasn't so bad. You had two parties coming from the north and the south. After going to the hallway of death, they came out and tried to flank you. But they were thwarted by grease and webs and whacking and insane ceiling crawling, death dealing bad guys. And a wizard.
We're the bad guys.
And a wizard in armor with a great sword. Towards the end of the fight, finally intimidated one of them enough to just back down, lay down, or sit down, get on his knees. You tied him up. And I believe that's right where we laid off or signed off last time. Yeah?
Sounds about right.
I believe so.
All right. It's been a week. Can't remember.
I think he gave us the key ring with all the keys to all the doors and a map with all the traps. And then we ended.
He did not do that.
I've got the map to all the traps in my face. I mean,
you do.
I know where every trap we've hit so far has happened.
Yep.
Yes, Coward. And Coward reminded us, and a wand of resurrection.
And a wand of resurrection, which will come in very much handy very soon. So you got this guy.
I don't like it.
This thug who gave up the fight, is bound and tied very well. Out of combat. Guys are a little spread out. It looks like Pazel's keeping an eye on the big banquet room. Khaldoon's in the trap room with the webbing on the ground and the ceiling. And Tarathiel hanging upside
Webb
down.
and I are like this.
You are all that is Webb. And Tarathiel's hanging upside down beside Farazan. So it's like Spider-Man dangling beside Farazan, who's tying up this thug.
Oh, crap. Is this where we make out?
On the ceiling.
So lift his mask and give him a little smooch.
Wait a minute. I don't like this. That makes me Mary Jane. But I wanted to.
Or the thug may be female. I can't tell by the icon.
It's a male. They're all male here.
Okay. They're all male. Oh, okay. Everybody here is male.
They're all male.
I respect their privacy.
I'm not going to check. What's the oh my gosh, the Australian guy, Crocodile Dundee style. I'm not going to check that one.
Oh,
it's a Shayla. God, I haven't seen that movie in forever. So what are you guys doing?
That's when I draw my sword. That's not a knife.
This is a knife.
This is a knife.
That's not a fire.
Yes.
So he's tied and Farazan will kind of reach behind him at the back of his neck and grab the armor and just kind of lift him up and set him on the table.
So I just have to mention what Luminous Groove just put on the chat. Use the thug to find traps, not at all a human rights violation. Interesting.
Fun fact, there's no Geneva in Greyhawk.
And OSHA has not been founded yet.
Yes.
Yep.
I was thinking just kind of dangle, get some rope and dangle him from the end of Farazan's staff, and then just kind of cast him out into the water, like see what's in there. Yeah. Every good role playing game has to have a fishing mini game, right? So yeah.
Apparently, yeah.
I think we've previously established that Farazan is our face.
I think so.
Very large.
I think he's got the best charisma of us all.
Yeah, +1. That's unfortunate. So yeah, he kind of lifts him up and sets him on the table and kind of steps back and says, "We have questions for you."
And he's bound, hands either however he bound him, behind him, kneeling. What do you want to know?
Where's the red-headed woman?
And he points with an elbow. Go through that door, take a left, go north through the trapped room, and you will find her. It's a little convoluted. If you will untie me, I'll show you the way.
That's not happening.
I had to try. She has her own chambers. It's in the center of the citadel.
What is with this freaking citadel? Who are all you people?
I'm one of the hill folk. I was hired by Triel to first go attack that priest and the monkey, and we got that taken care of. Came back here, and we're just guarding the place, waiting for her to give us further orders. She prays really well.
You probably hear Tarathiel's leather glove creaking as his fist clenches.
Farazan's gonna reach.
I didn't hurt the priest.
How did you get here so fast? Are there hidden doors?
What?
How did you get here so fast? Are there hidden doors?
Give me an intimidation check.
18.
18. Yeah. This place is riddled with hidden doors, and they are very, very well hidden.
Of course.
If we were to release one of your arms, could you draw us a map?
Sure.
Well, which door did you just come through?
And he elbows to that door to the south in that room that you're in right now.
So there's no secret door in this room.
No. It's around. It's down the hall through another room. It's a pathway to the area where we were waiting for you, and the murder holes, the
arrow slits.
Arrow slits.
Are you going to pull out your painter's stuff and have him sketch us a map?
Yeah, get out some charcoal and put out a piece of paper on the. I think Farazan flipped the table earlier, so he'd have to kind of set it back down, kind of dust it off a little bit, and he'll untie one arm. Here you go.
And Tarathiel will just wander along the ceiling and hover over his shoulder and watch.
He does look up from time to time, just somewhat fascination, a little bit of fear in his eyes, and he's got his hand out. He's like, I'm actually left-handed.
Make do.
You hand him the what is it, a paintbrush?
Just some charcoal or something.
A charcoal?
Chalk.
And he starts attempting to draw a crude map. And what you can tell, and I'm going to ping on the map, which, you can see it on the screen right now. He indicates that right here there is a secret door that leads into the room where they were waiting for him.
Yeah, the arrow slit room.
Yes.
How many more of you are down here?
Well, there's like 20 of us.
How many?
I don't know how many people you've killed.
A lot.
I think there were 6 in the first room.
Yep, 6, and then 6 and 6, so 12 so far that you've, maybe 11 that you killed so far.
Okay. So all right, so missed it. There is the secret door.
I missed the ping. The secret door, yes.
Okay. All right. Tarathiel's upside down on the ceiling.
I'm actually trying to turn myself up the right way, and I can't. The little doobie that pops up to grab hold of to spin it around is gone. So I was gonna make a joke about how Tarathiel had a headache, but He's stuck upside down for a while.
There we go.
There we go.
How's that? I had the power.
So aside from, oh shoot, what's her name? Teriel?
Triel.
I want to call her Trathiel. Triel and the gnome wizard. Are there any other spellcasters down here that you know of?
Yeah, but we don't go back there. He's gotten really weird in the last couple of weeks.
Okay. What about spiders?
And he's been somewhat even so far. You mentioned spiders, and he has obvious wash of fear. What about him?
Well, we've seen some webs, and I know at least one of your friends, when we started using webs and Tarathiel started acting like a spider, he kind of lost it. So what is it about spiders down here?
Listen, there's an area to the south that Triel sends us to if we misbehave. And it is riddled with spiders, and then they get in your head, and it's horrifying. And he's got his eyes closed. It's just absolutely horrifying.
What do you mean they get in your head? Like they bore into your skull?
No, it's one voice. It talks to you and draws you towards him. If it weren't for her to pull us out, she uses them like a warning. If I'm not here, she says, I'll let you go forward. I'll let you go. I'll let you follow the voice. Don't go down there. Don't go down there.
Not web kittens then.
Not web kittens at all.
Well, that sounds terrible. We made a good decision, I think, not going into that room.
Yeah,
it was strange. It was strange. Skaven, he would go down there all the time. He was friends with whatever's down there.
What's a Skaven?
The gnome, the wizard.
Oh. Okay.
What?
We'll have to ask Skaven about that.
He had no problem. He'd go down there all the time, in and out, regularly. I think he preferred to go down there, actually.
What was his job?
Who's Skaven?
Yes.
What do you mean?
We found scrolls and books. Looked like he had been studying.
He was weird. He had a thing for legends and artifacts and things that were lost. I don't know. Nobody really talked to him much. We just knew that he liked his scrolls, and he'd tell us whenever we're out if we find anything that had information about some item, place, or person that was lost in time. He wanted to have it back. He was a little obsessed. Mysteries, things like that.
What do you mean lost in time?
Legend? Like, things. Legends. I don't know.
Stories of ancient things.
Yeah. Things, people, places. We never found anything. Everything he's got, he had on his own.
Okay, so Triel, and there's this one other magic user down here. Does Triel spend much time with him?
Used to. But she told us to leave him alone. Something had changed, to stay out of his area. Everybody has kind of an area. She has the northern, eastern. Skaven had the southern, eastern. Spiders down to the southwest. And we just stay away from the other guy.
Does he?
The spider?
No, Tarkalar. Tarkalar. He's 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 just this whole place got weird about 2 weeks ago. All right, we used to have Tarkalar and Skaven and Triel. We would actually have big roaring feasts to celebrate any kind of victories we had. But Tarkalar, he just went up to the north into his caverns, and nobody's seen him since. Triel says to stay out of his area, leave him alone, or else, and she just leaves it at that. Skaven has just always been kind of weird, just doing his own thing. But that spider, those spiders, I don't know about them. She took me down there one time, basically as a warning, and it would not get out of my head. It was terrifying.
So it sounds like if Triel's in the northeast, that's where we need to go next.
Sounds like it. So how is it that you know where the traps are to avoid them? You just have them memorized?
Well, I mean, we've been shown where they are. We know where the triggers are. Actually, we're building one in one other room. It's not quite complete, but we've been spending a lot of our time building traps.
We've noticed.
Seems like a fun team building activity.
He kind of smiles, like with pride, and then quickly seeing scars on Tarathiel's face.
Okay. Well, should we kill him now?
Hey, wait. I have been completely up forward, and I've given you everything you want. Just let me go. Let me go. I won't say a word. You'll never see me again. Nobody will ever see me again. I'll head north. I'll go to the mountains, or I'll go northeast. I'll head to Greyhawk City. Just let me go. Please.
We didn't see any of those cages down here, did we? Just the smithy to make them?
And you saw remnants, very, very slight. The fact that you rolled so well is how you realize exactly how.
So no cages.
But no, you haven't seen anything.
Yeah, nobody's going anywhere just at the moment. We disabled the machine that crosses the chasm.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
Oh, crap.
So you can come with us and we will not kill you.
Are you leaving?
No, we're going after Triel.
Why?
She has something we need.
Can you just tie me up and put me in a room somewhere, maybe?
No, I don't think that'd be a good idea. You're now the fourth member of our party. We have conscripted you.
We could tie you up and leave you in one of the rooms to the south with the spider.
He just looks at you.
And I look at him and go, you know what? I would not do that to you.
Yeah, no,
if it's really that bad, I would not wish that on anyone.
I felt bad about it as soon as I said it.
Yeah.
You guys seem all right. You guys are right on. What do you want me to do?
Well, you know where the traps are.
Not a lot.
And you know where the secret doors are.
Okay.
So you can help us navigate this place without dying. And if we don't die, guess what? You probably won't die. We can go show you a little bit of you've seen what we're capable of. We can go down and show what happened when Skaven popped out of his door with his whirlwind of doom. They lasted 10 seconds, I think.
To be fair,
I think it was
less
damage than his traps.
I think it was more like 12 seconds. But
yes, Skaven is dead.
I mean, my name is Pyrus, and I'm glad to join you.
All right. So you're a mercenary, and Triel has paid you to do this?
She pays all of us to I guess retainers, kind of hang out, wait for something to happen.
Just so you like her religion? You like the Triad of Evil?
Oh, I don't know anything about that. I don't care. She worships Aranthul. Doesn't matter to me. I get paid. You can worship whoever you like.
How about this? You show us secret doors, and you show us traps, and when we get out, we'll pay you twice what she paid you.
Done.
Now we're going to have to keep your hands bound because I still don't trust you. But we have an agreement, and I will honor it.
Can I have one hand free? And it's the one that you released for him to draw. One hand?
I look at Trathiel and Ferzan. What do you think?
I think we can put him in the ground before he can make 30 feet. So
fine. I know you can.
But Pyrus, I truly hope we can stand in the sun one morning.
I would very much like to see the sun again.
Let's go then.
All right.
And he's wearing chainmail. He's got his equipment. He's got the longsword and the shield. They're on the ground, but he's wearing chainmail, quite unwashed. Doesn't seem too bright, but after that discussion, after that conversation, he seems to be a little more giving, a little more willing to work with you guys.
Amenable.
Amenable. That's the word I was looking for. That one word covered everything I just said.
I'm a human thesaurus.
Now, I have to warn you.
What's another word for that?
I point to my elven friend. He is very trigger happy. I don't know if you noticed it or not, but when he's around people, they just fall over and die. I haven't quite figured out how it works, but he just looks at them and they die.
Listen, I want to get out of here.
Okay.
I mean, just protect me, like if you're going to fight Triel, she's not going to be very happy to see me on your side. But I'll show you where she is.
All right.
He stands up, pushes himself up with one hand.
Neat.
Head out.
Neat.
Neat. He points back to the banquet room, and you guys move into there, and he points to where the northern group came out of.
Yeah, I figured that up there.
There's no web anymore, by the way.
What's that?
There's no web anymore.
Oh, yeah. I'll get rid of that in a second.
So his trail's got to be up here somewhere, right? If she's northeast.
Yes.
Can be in here somewhere. I don't know where I don't know what is to the west, right? Because they said the other guy went to his chambers in the north.
Northwest.
Northwest. Okay.
Yeah. And down to the south is where
the Murder Kittens.
Yeah. Terrible place.
If you tape two Murder Kittens together, they do have 8 legs. So pretty sure that's what it is.
And very unhappy.
So you guys move.
They'll definitely get you. They'll be upset.
Trying to get that web out of the way. Oh, it'll help if I hit the right button. All right. Web is
going to be on the right layer.
Unwebbed.
Have to be on the right computer.
Boop. Yeah, trying to remove things from Roll20 via the Twitch interface doesn't work.
No.
I've tried.
As many times as I've tried, it does not work.
Doesn't work still. Somebody should write a plugin for that, actually. That would be incredible.
Oh, the map just...
Yeah.
There we go.
So you approach this room to the northwest, and he points into it. He's like, that whole room is a trap. And pointing through the door from the banquet area, he said, if you open that door, it will drop the floor, and the needles underneath will poke you in the feet and poison you. So you don't want to do that. He like chins or elbows
Well,
over.
he has a hand tree, I believe.
Okay, he points over to the left side of the door. If you look right in that area, you'll find a little switch built into the wall. You can tap that; it'll disable it.
That's handy.
I would like to look for said switch.
Okay, you have advantage. 14. It's honestly not that hard to find. Perception 12 to find it. So you see the switch to the left of the door, and it's pretty obvious. It is just like a button built into the wall, and he tells you just push it, and if you push it again, it resets it. And there's a button on each side of this door, so you can reset it once we're through, or whatever you want to do.
It's always a terrible idea. It reminds me of the Boris's pen from GoldenEye, right? If you click it 3 times, then it arms it, and if you click it again, it disarms it. And you're sitting there, click, 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 spin, spin, click, click.
What number am I on?
James Bond is collecting it, watching it the whole time. All right, push the button.
Okay. Clicks.
And then Tarathiel will gesture for our newfound friend to go first. After you.
Yeah, he's still in the room to the south.
I mean,
bring him along with you.
I'm assuming actually that you guys reset that. How do you know if the trap is set or not?
If it's pressed in, it's set.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, if it's pressed in, it's not set. It's out. It is set.
Okay. I push it in.
Are you sure?
Drag this guy along with you.
But I still want him to go through the door first.
So you've got him up front. He checks and looks at the button, notices it's pressed in, opens the door, and it opens into a really short 10-foot wide hallway. At the end, there is another door. Let me get that revealed for you.
Reveal.
Luminous Mappus.
The open,
Reveal us, Mappus. Yep, it's open.
Show us, Mappus.
Pyrus, is this hallway safe?
Yeah. That door just goes into a storeroom on the other side.
Why didn't we go the way they came?
What?
Didn't he say that they came through the smithy room?
The south?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said Triel's to the north. There were 2 groups of them. One to the north, one to the south.
Northeast.
Oh, okay.
All this is correct.
And have we checked to make sure he's not lying? Did we get passive insight, or is that a thing? Passive insight?
Yes, Tarathiel has a passive insight of 17.
So, all right, Tarathiel, you feel like he is looking out for number 1, and the best way to do that is to give you exactly what you want.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Until it isn't.
Yes.
Until it isn't.
You can tell that he's looking for any opportunity to get out of here, but right now, to stay alive, he's just doing what you tell him, because he saw what you did to 9 of his friends in just a short order. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Checking out this door then.
And he points. It's unlocked. It's not trapped.
Okay. I will attempt to open the door.
Okay. It opens. It is not trapped, and it opens to a storeroom. How's that?
I'm hoping a storeroom with a secret door.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's got a regular door.
Storeroom with a regular door.
So this storeroom has weeks of rations, barrels of water and ale, enough food to feed 20 people several months. It's just stocked full. And he points to the south and said that's the way into that northern part where we were where they were hiding behind the arrow slits.
Anything cool in there?
No, it's just where we go whenever we're alerted to somebody that's come in.
How were you alerted that we were here?
You guys weren't quiet.
Fair enough.
Sorry, beans for breakfast.
There's also the matter of a screaming rock in your pocket.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Is that a screaming rock in your pocket, or do you have a magic item?
It can be two things.
He points to the northern door and says, down that hallway to the right is, you'll see a door to the south of that hallway that goes into Triel's chambers. I've never been there.
Well, let's go take a look together.
Come on.
I'll open this door.
It opens up to a long hallway that is essentially an elbow. And you see a doorway at the end of the hallway to the left, and then it obviously turns right at the end.
All right, hang back a minute, and I'll sneak up and see what I can see.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay. 12.
All right. You
That's a 2 on the
mosey on up.
It's awful.
Be a good time for one of those potions.
Yeah, I already used one.
Mosey on up.
How long
You
does
see
it last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah. It's
Has it been 10 minutes?
Not really. No, I'd say you've got a few minutes left because you didn't spend like hours discussing this guy's life history and
well, in that case, I get advantage, so I just want to see if I can do better than 12. It's a 25.
25.
That's a little better.
That's a lot less loud. And you see what you see. Like there's a hallway. There's a hallway, and there's a door at the end. There's a door to the south, and right beside you is a door to the west.
All right, Trati will disappear around the corner and tell the other two through our mental bond. That's all clear. So Paris is indicating this door is the entry to Trail's chamber, right? That was what
Correct.
he said.
Yes,
down the corridor, doorway
that's
to
how
the
you
south.
describe it. Yes, exactly right.
Alrighty.
What about to the left and to the right? And I'm keeping Fairzone would be keeping him in front of him. I'm just moving the token along.
He is with you?
Yeah, just kind of yep. Keeping him in check here.
Well, he points to the door to the left. He said, that's our armory, or one of our armories.
Let's just make sure no one is lagging behind.
Should be open, not trapped.
Fairzone will open the door.
Open the door, and it's a very large room, and it is very obviously an armory.
Anything good? Shiny?
Yeah, there's a lot of swords and rapiers and longbows, leather armor, chainmail. There's a rack with wine, a wine rack, with over a dozen bottles of wine.
I think those are shaped in the right size to go into the arrow hold of an efficient quiver.
With the wine bottle?
Yeah.
Fairzone a collector of fine wines?
He is now.
Discovering himself. Realizing there's a lot to this big bad world.
I think it'd be funny. But no, nothing stands out as like masterfully made or anything like that.
No.
Guys, I have found wisdom.
In a bottle.
I am now.
This is an 85 wisdom.
And I'm going to put dude right at the doorway.
Yeah.
That work?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Just like I said, bunch of swords, longbows, arrows, leather armor, chainmail, just up on mannequins and whatnot laying around the room.
Nothing secret in here, I assume.
Nope.
And Tarathiel will ask about the other end, but he'll ask the other two. Like I mentioned, there's this. It would be freaky that the other two just know to follow Tarathiel's lead without talking. Yeah. So they just know. So when he imparts information to them, Tarathiel knows it. I don't know whether or not that comes across as odd. And vice versa.
So you guys are just moving with coordination, and you're not speaking. He's following, and he doesn't seem to notice. He doesn't seem that bright. He's just following along.
Yeah, Farazan's got a hand on his shoulder basically, and just kind of keeping him on. He says, "What's behind door number 1 at the end of the hall?"
It's our mess hall.
Should really keep that clean.
Yeah, it sounds messy.
Wasn't what?
It goes right over his head.
Yep.
Yeah. Are there usually people in there right now?
Not now.
Nothing goes over Farazan's head because it's on the ceiling.
Yes. He's too tall and he's
Under
too
his
fast.
Feet. I will grab it.
You will catch it.
All
right, we're gonna do this.
Are we ready to try this?
What are you doing? But this is Matt, not Pyrus.
I don't know. Are we kicking in the door? Is there another way in?
Maybe we should check the door first.
As Kelby moves back.
Yes, I've learned that lesson.
Everybody notice that?
Yep.
I'll check out the door.
Okay. Give me a perception.
It won't be great, but I'll check it. Natural 1 for a 5.
Jeez.
It looks clear.
Okay.
Farazan mentally says, "Hold on," and he'll ask, "What's his name? Papyrus?
Pyrus.
Little paper.
Papyrus. It's a sheet of paper.
Pyrus. Okay.
Pyrus like fire.
He's small. I call him Post-it note. He says, "Pyrus, how does she fight? What does she use?"
Like what weapons?
Yes.
Well, she wears some pretty heavy armor. Shield, and I think it's we call it Morningstar or mace or something like that. Like big spiked ball.
No, it sounds painful. That doesn't sound good at all. Tarathiel will use a hat of disguise to try and make himself look more like one of the thugs. I can't make myself look like somebody specific, but just trying to
thug-like
enough to. If she doesn't pay that much attention to the 20-odd people she's hired, she might just brush him off.
Okay, so give me a disguise check with advantage to give me an idea of how well.
Disguise would be some kind of tool, right? Which I don't have.
Deception.
Deception I can do. With advantage.
With advantage, yes.
Advantage?
Better advantage.
I can't see. Did that roll well?
12.
It did not. It did not.
12? So, I mean, you change your form a little bit, and you, remembering some of the other bad guys you fought, you change your headwear, and it's not terrible. I mean, it's a 12, 5e. That's not awful, but you're pretty sure upon a close inspection, somebody's going to figure out. Yeah.
But that's fine.
We're making
Star Wars references. Confusion to get close.
Yeah, we were making Star Wars references earlier. Do we want to go with the captured Wookiee or?
Yeah. Yeah, Farazan here. Just let me bind your wrists.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first?
Tarathiel will knock on the door.
Tap, tap, tap. After a moment, you hear, man's voice. It's a man's voice.
We found the people that were trying to break in. And we captured one of them.
Well, take them to the cages. Where are the rest?
Do you want to talk to them?
Take them to
We're
the
all
cages.
fine here. How about you?
Boring conversation anyway. Hey, take them to the cages.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, tell him you found some treasure. You want to give it to her. Something pricey.
They had some cool items. One of them had a big magic stick.
Take them to the cages.
Right. I'm hearing take him to the cages a lot. I'm going to do that.
You hear muffled discussion behind the door, several voices. Then they don't say anything else after that.
There's more than one person in there, and they want us to take our prisoner to the cages.
Sounds like it's time for me to pick the lock.
Okay.
I look at Pyrus, and I shrug and go, cages.
He points to the north. There we have a prison. There's a bunch of cages in there. That's where we keep people that we want to, keep alive for a while.
Got
it. We'll be back in about 18 seconds. Just stand still.
I'll be right here.
Oh.
I really hope that's true, because running you down would make me very stabby.
All right. Farazan's going to do the thing.
What is the thing?
He's going to pick the lock.
The thing is with
his boot.
Where he kicks the door really hard and shatters his knee.
Yeah.
Into the southern door, Triel's room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a straight up strength check.
Spending my inspiration.
Okay.
Straight up strength?
Yes.
All right.
Bearing in mind that Tarathiel natural one his perception check on the door. It could be locked.
And trapped and locked. And trapped.
It's locked and trapped and trapped and trapped and locked. Trap, lock.
There's one.
It's a gnomish city.
There's two. There's 20.
20. Now, why did you roll twice?
Because I spent my inspiration to roll.
Oh, inspiration. Thank you. Sorry. I was thinking did I give you advantage? And I've already forgotten. So 20. You kick this door with a very Farazan-sized foot and thigh with a solid thud. The door does not budge.
I don't understand. That normally works. He reaches down and grabs the doorknob.
Okay. Open the door?
Yeah. Yeah. Forcefully.
Forcefully. With intent, violently and nakedly through the desert.
Angrily.
Now,
all
angrily.
right. So you twist the knob and it's locked. And you hear from the other side, what are you doing?
Prisoner fell down.
Look out, he's loose.
Oh no, I just revealed something. Totally by accident.
Looks like
how did you do that?
I don't know how I did that.
Looks like a Black Widow's thing.
It's an hourglass.
So, in all actuality, the door was not locked.
Okay.
Amazing how mistakes by the DM cause things to change. So you open the door. The door was not locked. However, it was trapped.
Gold.
Of course.
So as you open the door, a round cage. So the doors twist on an axis, right? And they're kind of a circular motion. So a round cage comes out from the wall and encompasses the area from where you're coming in, and it's barbed, causing you to give me a dexterity saving throw, Farazan.
Shoot. Should have saved that inspiration.
I was going to say, do you have inspiration?
Definitely not. 9.
So you are
barbed,
bound by this. For lack of a better word, it is a cage, but it's a barbed trap that has wrapped around your body and is holding you close into the door, pinning you, and you take a little bit of damage. I'm afraid to tell you.
I don't like it.
Reminds me of the computer grabbing Superman in Superman 3, right?
You take.
Oh,
I remember that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Terrible
traumatized me.
Thank you very much.
Traumatized me as a child.
Yes, me too, because it just traumatized me.
Again, some more. You take 12 points of slashing damage.
Holy crap!
And you are effectively grappled.
Can I?
Which means your movement's 0, and that's pretty much it.
Can I use a reaction to lessen my damage?
Like your stone skin thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna do that because that hurt.
And inside, reduce it by 8.
Yeah, reduce it by 8, so 4 damage.
Take 4 damage. Inside, you can see, and they're not just stagnantly standing in the corners. They're moving about. And there's one guy that was right beside the door because he seems like he was the one that's asking what the hell's going on. It's 4 thugs, but in the distance, the far end of the room, you do see a pool, and standing in front of it, you see a tall woman with short red hair, tattooed face and neck, and it looks like she's finishing putting on her armor. And down beside her, you see her shield and mace. As she turns to grab that, we are going to roll initiative. So you've effectively blocked the doorway.
Yep.
That's a good thing, right?
Sure. Sure. And you said that he was bound. Does that mean restrained mechanically?
You are grappled.
Grappled.
Mechanically.
Okay.
Which basically reduces your movement to 0 until you break the grapple.
Okay.
No other ill effect.
That is no good.
Well,
This is a spiky and snare trap.
Yes. All right. Did anybody get above a 20? 15 to 20. Oh my goodness gracious.
Keep trying.
10 to 15.
12.
Oh God. All right. What everybody else get?
7.
7.
5. Natural 1 for a 5.
You're amazing.
That's your second one.
The best at initiative there is.
The best at sucking.
Khaldun, give me an idea. Where is Pazel? I see he's parked in the room directly to the south. Is that where he is right now? She is right now?
Like right there.
Okay. What's her initiative?
9.
Farazan, what was yours? 7?
7.
Okay. All right. Round 1. She finishes picking up her equipment, her shield and her mace, and casts a spell. And you see a wispy form of devils and demons and horrible-looking creatures flying around her within like a hurricane with her in the center.
I don't like it.
That's it for them. Khaldun, it's your turn.
That's terrifying.
And you don't see it because you're around the corner down the hall.
Yes, but I can feel the terror in Farazan's mind. He's like, this is not good. This is one of those bad things.
I think I know what that is.
All right, I am going to step around the corner and
run away.
pull my hands in front of me, whip it around into this sort of bright swirling sphere of color, and throw it into the room.
Would that be a fireball?
That would be a hypnotic pattern.
Hypnotic pattern. Okay. Talk to me about hypnotic pattern. I'm not sure what that does.
We create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube, which is pretty much that whole room. It should get all of them.
Mm-hmm.
The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed, the spell has incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Oh please! Oh please!
Is that
it's like sleep? Yes.
Is that how you wanted it?
Yep.
Okay. So, and do they get a saving throw every round?
Nope, just once.
And if they pass, they're good. If they fail, they're done for how long?
Concentration, 1 minute.
The rest of their lives.
The rest, yeah. All right, so I'm going to start with the 4 thugs with their saving throws. What's the DC? 16?
16 wisdom.
Wisdom 16.
857.
Fail. 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 All 4 thugs are derped, and they just stand there, just perplexed, I guess, by the colorful.
Yeah, they're like they're hypnotized. They're like staring in the space, like these colors are mesmerizing them.
They have the same look that Farazan usually has.
At all times.
The drool.
She, however, does not seem to be affected.
Dang it.
Okay. And then I am going to step around the corner.
You're like a guerrilla spellcaster. All right.
You know, they teach us that in the Githyanki Academy from about 3.
Yeah, if you're not there, you can't be targeted.
Run and cast and run and cast.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Especially the harvesters.
Is Evil 2's turn, and they failed. They are out of combat until you stop concentrating. Is that my understanding?
They are charmed, they are incapacitated, and they have a speed of 0. So effectively, yes, they're out of combat.
Okay. So their turn is over. Pazel.
Pazel will look around for something to eat.
Okay, Farazan. It's your turn. So you are grappled.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to move, you're going to need to make a opposed athletics check or acrobatics, whichever is better for you, against this cage-like trap.
Okay, I will definitely take the athletics. Okay, and that'll be 11.
You struggle, squirm a little bit.
Probably hurts.
Gashing yourself in the blades as you try to break free.
Mm-hmm.
And take an additional 4 points of damage from the blades, but you're still grappled.
Okay. And that's an action.
That's an action.
Can I take a bonus?
Yeah, absolutely. And movement, which,
is 0.
Right.
As a bonus action, I will pull a potion. Can I do that while grappled?
So you can prepare a potion to be used as a bonus action for next round.
Right. That's what I meant. Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. No problem.
Do the first half of that. Unfortunately, I don't have any fun things to relocate myself. I need to learn BAMF. Okay, that's it.
Okay. As far as on Tarathiel, it is your turn.
Tarathiel will use his action to aid Farazan in getting out.
Okay. Then I'm going to need a athletics check from you.
Or acrobatics?
Not for this one. Acrobatics for him would be to try to wind himself out. Athletics for you is to physically pull and release him from the cage.
All right. I'm gonna try. This is gonna be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Are you using the help action, Tarathiel?
That was my intent. Yeah, to try and help him get out.
Oh, so on his next round, he'll have advantage. Is that what you meant?
He'll have advantage. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. Yes.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get him out now because that Tarathiel's never going to be strong enough to do that.
Stop helping! Stop helping! Stop helping!
Yeah.
Ow! Ow!
But I'll take a bonus action to hide. Like I'll step out of the line of sight of the door and hide.
Okay. Anything else, Tarathiel?
No.
All right. Top of round 2. She moves forward.
Mm-mm.
And she starts slapping these guys. What are you doing? Quit looking at these bright colors. I don't know if they're still there or not, but she's using her action to
She can do one around.
shake somebody. Is that a thing?
She has to use her action. Yeah, it's like sleep. You got to use the action to wake them up.
Okay. Is there a roll or anything I need to do?
No.
Okay. So then she is slapping. This guy, the one that's right next to the door.
Right.
And Farazan, you're actually right here because you're in the door. You're held inside the door.
Okay.
And he's awake, so that he can. It's not his turn. So her action is to wake him up. She moved forward, and these swirling demons and devils and horrible, awful things, these spirits that are guarding her. Give me a will save.
Almost like the spell Guardian Spirit.
Oh.
Wisdom save?
I'm sorry, wisdom, excuse me.
20.
20. All right.
Yay.
You're not evil, are you?
No, not that you know of.
All right.
Oh, dang.
In that case, you take for 6. Let's see. I rolled too many dice. No. Oh my God. You take 9 points of damage, necrotic damage.
Change my mind. Yes, he's evil.
You take 9 points of holy damage.
Dang it.
Stop.
Neutral?
I kill Pyrus and avoid the damage.
So these. Khaldun, give me a will saving throw.
Does it go through cover?
It does. It goes through walls.
Ugh.
Let me double check.
Well,
15 feet.
I think unless the spell says otherwise, they do not go through cover.
Yeah,
like
I'm reading it right now.
Fireball says, it goes around corners.
No, you're right. I'm reading the description to see if it does actually. What kind of spell is it? It doesn't say that it goes through walls, so I'm going to say it does not. So never mind. You don't have to make a saving throw. You're good. Okay. That is her turn. Khaldun, it's your turn. So I'm going to say that these squares, this area around Farazan, that is affected
like that 10
by
foot, that 10 foot
yeah,
cube
that 10 by 10 cube. That area is affected by these by the spirit guardians.
Yeah, so we can see the spirits like flitting around in
absolutely.
that area. Yep, okay. Cool, sorta.
No.
Cool.
Yeah, if it were my spell, it would be much better.
It'd be swirling fire.
I whip out the fire hose and I geyser Farazan.
Okay.
I don't like it.
That does damage.
It's going to break his grapple and it's going to move him out of Spirit Guardians.
Okay. So do you have the magic item like pulled up? Let's talk about.
Okay. Yep. Let me pull it up.
Yeah. Let's talk about the geyser. Tell me what it does.
Oh my gosh! Come on.
Because like he's captured in this like almost like an Iron Maiden sort of cage.
Right. It will move him, which should break the grapple, right? Decanter in this water. Geyser produces 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a 30-foot long stream. As a bonus action, while holding the decanter, you can aim the geyser at a creature within 30 feet of you. The target must make a DC 13 saving throw or take 1d4 bludgeoning damage. Fall prone. Let's see.
Is that an
Fall
either or?
prone. Wait a minute. Hang on.
Okay.
I thought it would knock him back. Okay, so it only knocks back objects, not creatures. So this it would knock him prone. So I'm not going to do that. I thought I was going to knock him 15 feet away.
Sure.
And it's not going to do that because he's technically not an object.
Yeah, and like a blast of water to knock you out of a cage, that would be tricky anyway. So I'm glad it doesn't work.
Okay, charisma check to objectify Farazan first.
Oh, can I do that? I mean, he is kind of hunky, so
you have advantage.
That's fantastic. I hate it. Farazan sees him pull out the decanter of angry water, and he says, "No, put that back."
Yeah, it's like geyser.
Just holding it. No geyser.
No geyser.
Put that back where it came from. Or so help me.
What is that from? What is that from? Geyser? No geyser. Okay. So in that
about 20 seconds ago.
In that case, okay. So you gave him advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Tarathiel, I moved you because you're, but you can move back out of the way. That's so weird.
I did,
but that's mechanics. Move. Yeah. Well, I was going to say you have to be there helping him, but you don't have to be there helping him on his turn. You can move in, do the assist, and move out.
It's like he pulled on the trap or something.
I moved a couple of wires.
Yeah. Try again.
Okay. Do I have sign of light on this gonk?
Yeah, you can see him.
I am going to reach back and firebolt him.
He does have a lot of cover, but you have line of sight. Do you still want to do it?
So I want to get up to the edge of flitting demons. Is that better?
No, because you're going through a Farazan and a door. He's got like 3/4 cover.
Okay.
Do you still want to do the fireball?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Roll the hit.
Let the flame flow. 17.
That is no, not with the cover.
Okay.
That is a miss. You're gonna hang out there?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. Evil 2. This guy, who has been recently aroused from the horrible kaleidoscope of death, will take a swing at Farazan.
It's not very nice.
I rolled a 2.
Good.
Which is mostly a miss.
Mostly?
Mostly.
You can use your... So you only have no movement. You can do everything else you can do. So are you going to do like a riposte or anything like that?
No, I think not.
All right. The rest of them are derped out, and Pazel, it's your turn.
Pazel moves over here and looks for another bug.
Okay. Just chomping. Farazan, it's your turn.
All right.
So if you're going to break free from the trap, you have advantage on your athletics check.
Okay. Before he does that, I'm going to do the whatever the action is called. Bonus action to drink that healing potion.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Okay. 8 points back.
That's almost max.
Gets me almost a half, which is not good. And then with the crowbar that Tarathiel slipped him, he's going to try to force his way out again.
Nice. Okay.
Trust me, I'm an expert at getting out of traps.
Now, Farazan, just want to let you know, with your staff, you can hit like 3 targets standing in the doorway.
I didn't think about that. Okay.
Yeah, you've got reach. Again, you're only grappled. The only thing that you cannot do is move.
You can smack their priestess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. I was thinking incapacitated.
No.
No. You have full faculties. You just can't physically move out of where you are.
Yeah, you can go full Farazan whirlwind on her.
Okay. In that case,
if you do lash about in razor wire, is it going to be problematic?
You feel like something might happen?
You might want to ask that question before you make a decision.
Yeah, when he starts to like get a grip on the staff to lance forward with it, does it seem like those barbs are going to dig into him?
So, like last time when you were trying to break free, you were being cut a little bit. Nothing like the initial slam of the trap, because you got hit by the spiked edge of the trap as it pulled you in. If you are attacking or trying any kind of action to move within this thing, you will take some damage, but nothing like it was.
Okay. All right. Each time?
Every time you take an action while you're in this trap, you're going to take a little bit of damage.
Okay.
Because you're encased in this, almost like I said, almost like an Iron Maiden,
Mm-hmm.
blades and spikes completely around you. Iron Maiden,
like Superman 3.
Like Superman 3.
Yes. Gosh.
There we go.
It get pulls in and turns into a Borg.
That's about right. All right, Farazan's got to take an attack.
Okay. Are you attacking? I'm assuming her.
Yeah, the baddie. Okay. Big baddie.
All right.
First swing is a 28-6.
That's a hit.
All right, and with that hit, I'm going to spend a superiority die to, probably in vain, have her make a strength saving throw. DC 15.
Strength saving throw, DC 15?
Yes.
Or be prone? Are you trying to trip?
Yes.
Okay. Boop. Fail.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
She fails.
Holy crap.
Just, you said, yeah, no, even saving throw. No.
Holy crap. Okay.
So she is prone.
Hallelujah. So, all right, that's going to be the damage plus my D8. So 4 plus, so 18 points of damage from that strike.
Okay. So, that's a DC 10 concentration on the first hit. Natural 1.
Okay.
So you, instead of saving your own hide, you decide to attack her, trip her up, knock her down, and in doing so, the spell that she was murdering you with fades. Excellent. And she's prone on the ground.
Excellent.
Very well done.
Excellent. Do it again.
But you know what? You have inspiration.
I don't.
I mean, no, you do now.
Oh, sweet.
The trip and all that's just a good move. And you broke her concentration. Instead of trying to save your skin and break out, you went ahead and attacked her. I know it was at the behest or the reminding of somebody else, but nice, well done. You probably just saved your own life and maybe in a TPK. So yeah, you now have inspiration again.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Heath. So he's going to keep stabbing with the.
And you did what? 18 points of damage.
Yeah, okay. 18 points of damage.
Got it. Gross.
No, it's fantastic. Absolutely great. So the second strike with the attack is 25.
That's a hit.
Excellent. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Action surge.
Yes. Oh, yes.
All right.
Blender Foo.
Oh, and I didn't think about this before, but these attacks are with advantage now.
Yes, because she's prone. So roll that.
You should roll anyway because you might get the 20.
If it's a crit, you get an additional damage.
Yeah, this is going to be the second roll of that last attack. So
correct.
Okay, it's only an 18.
All right. So still a hit.
Okay. And then, so this is the first attack of the action surge action.
Yes. With advantage.
16 is the highest.
16's a miss.
Okay. All right. Fine. And the second attack.
Oh, everything's fine.
Yep, everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Well, he has precise attack. He could turn it into a hit.
Maybe. Does that so?
You're probably pretty close.
Yeah. Did you make a decision as to whether or not I can do that after I know if it's a miss?
So that's the thing that I thought we talked about. Like, you get to see the die roll, but not the result before you can use that. So let's take a look at that ability.
Okay.
And see whether or not you have to know the die roll before you decide to use it.
True.
I knew there was something. I knew it.
That's the one. It's when I roll.
Praise,
I need
praise,
to.
Praise.
Yeah.
So before you know the outcome of the roll, you get to see the die roll to determine whether or not you want to do that. However, I will allow you to do it this one time only, but for future reference, I'm just going to give you the die roll only. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get
It's his.
Yeah. When I make the roll.
The result.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. When I make the roll, you
timey-wimey.
give me a pause there. So that's another. It's another superiority die. I'm going to roll a d8. I need to make a button for this. It's an 8. So how about 24?
That's a hit.
Okay, excellent. 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And attack number 4.
Kaboom!
Yeah. I don't think I can do anything else that hurts her more.
I think
You're doing a very good job.
Oh, sorry, that only rolled once, so I'm going to roll it a second time.
Okay.
And that's a 13. So that I'm going to let stand, I think.
All right. So no superiority. That is a miss.
Okay.
She is bloodied and beaten badly.
And prone.
And prone. And unhappy. And cussing.
Good.
And redheaded.
All right. There we go. That's it.
That was a hell of a turn, Farazan. Anything else, just to be sure?
He will communicate to his companions. He's like, I've knocked her down. She's in a vulnerable position. Do what you can.
Tarathiel, it's your turn.
She's gonna get so much cover if I'm trying to throw psychic daggers at her, and she's on the ground.
And you have disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you get next to her.
Unless I get next to it, so I'm gonna try and stab the guy that's next to Farazan, because I could just hit him.
Like
you'll still get some.
Like a brain stab.
Yeah, like a brain stab.
Okay.
Good old brain stabs.
Because Farazan's right there, I should get advantage and. I should get sneak attack on it.
You do. He does have a little bit of cover.
Yeah, no, that's all right. That's fine. Everything's fine. 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
For 12 total damage.
12 damage. And he looks bloodied.
Okay. Offhand attack. 14 to hit. Probably doesn't hit.
That is a miss. Clinks off his shield.
Yeah. Which is weird for a psychic dagger, but okay. I'll stay where I am. As I can't really get into the room right past Farazan and through the guy.
The guy is blocking the way just as much as
on the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Good question.
I mean, you still go.
It depends on how tall it depends on how tall the doorway is.
It's not like a 10-foot doorway. It's
true.
It'll be this. It'll be the same.
Same space.
No, he'd still be. He's still blocking it.
Yeah.
No worries.
All right. Top of round 3. She does not look happy.
I'm not happy. Which dwarf are you?
I'm the pummeled dwarf. Call me Pummel. She disengages.
Oh, shoot.
And goes back to the other side of the room. You see her retreating back. And as she's moving, you see her casting a spell. And some of the wounds on her body heal up a little bit.
Man, I hate when they use the rules.
Yeah.
But that's it for her. I mean, you have made her change her plans from attacking to defense.
Which means she's not waking up more thugs, which is good.
Yeah, no, she's getting the hell out of Dodge. Khaldun, it's your turn.
I'm going to step to the right there. Can I see her?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
To whom it may concern.
I am going to hurl a firebolt at her.
Firebolt.
And I am going to use my inspiration.
Okay. Roll the hit with advantage.
Advantage.
20.
Let's see.
There is something wrong with all of us.
That's a miss.
Yep.
A 20 is a miss.
20 is a miss.
Oh, dang.
Yes.
Too much cover.
She has some cover, for sure.
Okay. And I'm going to take a couple steps back. And I'm done.
All right. So the guy that's still the one of the four that's not derped will take an attack at Farazan.
It's not very nice.
Natural 1. Oh my god.
Well, those are falling a lot. I have to say Tarathiel has the highest count, though.
That's true. But I'm sitting here like having a little PTSD from last week when I was rolling nothing higher than a 4, which I'm okay with. You know, I'm the kind of DM that's vindictive. I'm like, no, this is a boss fight and you gotta die. No.
Yeah.
Farazan's turn literally turned the battle, and like that's the crap that gives me joy as a DM. I love seeing that crap where like this is a bad situation and you just flip the script. It was amazing. But he rolls a natural 1 and misses. He's going to stay where he is. He's not going to try to give you an opportunity.
He's more afraid of Triel than Farazan.
It seems that way.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it looks like he doesn't want to give you a chance to brain him as he's trying to get out of there.
Oh, come on. Don't you always take a step back? Just give me a little room to move the staff.
Pazel, eating a flower?
No.
Okay.
A bug.
Oh, pardon me. Bug 8.
Yep, and done.
Farazan.
You know what? Can I? I'm sorry. Can I rescind that?
Yes.
Can I change my mind?
Sure.
She is going to swoop on this thug and help Farazan to brain him.
That'll work.
The aid action.
He's going to use the help action.
The one at the door.
To give Farazan advantage on his next attack, if he attacks the thug.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Okay, so it's just one attack. It's not all of your attacks.
Okay.
Right. First.
All right.
I have to wonder if Pyros is considering running every time you step away, but because of the way initiative works, you're always standing next to him again.
Mike, you are 1,000% correct.
Yeah, well, I've got one eye on him. I've got like one hand on the silver great sword on my back, and I'm flinging spells, and I'm watching him. It's like, you see what's happening?
You know,
but I wonder if he's like counting in his head. Like every time you step away, he's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, 6 seconds, not long enough.
So Tarathiel, you got that passive ability, passive insight. Yeah, you totally see him like watching as Khaldun runs to the door and casts a spell. He's like, like somebody at first base fainting the other second, and then as Khaldun runs back, he stands back up like nothing's going on. He looks like he's dying for a way to get out of here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But as game mechanics go, that would be a bad idea.
You better believe
Actually, Khaldun, you don't have a weapon, do you?
In my hand?
Yeah.
No.
He is the weapon.
Actually,
I've been hurling firebolts.
Yeah. So in that case, he does bolt.
So he can run without an attack of opportunity.
The group's turn, he takes off.
I grapple him.
So can you take a reaction attack if you don't have a weapon in your hand?
I can attack with my hand, and that can be a grapple.
That's not the same thing. Could you take a attack without a weapon in your hand?
Attack of opportunity.
Let's
I'll look it up real quick.
Okay. So if you can, we'll go back to it, but he's going to try to bolt.
All right.
But Farazan, it's your turn.
See if I can find it real quick.
Okay.
I can attack.
So
that's actually a really good question.
Yeah, you can. At least the rules is written on the character sheet. You can make an opportunity attack when a hostile creature you can see moves out of your reach. To make an opportunity attack, you use your reaction to make one melee attack against the provoking creature. The attack occurs right before the creature leaves your reach. So you should just be able to slap him.
Okay. Is there?
So I'm making a grapple as my attack.
Okay. Roll the hit. Roll your grapple. Because
it is an attack action to grapple as well. So.
Okay.
16.
You have him in a bear hug. He was going to bolt, but you grab him before he moves. He timed it wrong.
Idea.
Let me out of this hellhole.
You're now going to die. I say that to him, straight to his face.
But you got to let go, right?
I'm a wizard.
I have wizard powers.
All right. With the aid from the wonderful Owl of Pyzel, he's going to strike at the one in front of him. I assume a 24 will hit.
That is a big old hit.
It is a big old hit. That's a 15. That's the biggest of hits.
He collapses on the ground and does not move.
Yes.
All right. And then Farazan will leave one hand on the staff and then reach down to his belt and grab Throwy and check it at the Triel. I knew it was one.
Triel.
It's like playing Wordle. Come on. Triel. Okay. And 24, I believe, should hit.
That's a hit.
I can't use I can't use a trip attack with a
Yes, you can.
I think it specifically says a melee attack.
I don't think so. Look it up.
Let's look it up.
I don't think so.
It says
I think you can trip. I think you can trip with a range.
Yeah, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, it doesn't say.
Yeah, so you could throw it at somebody's knees.
Yeah.
Yep. Go for
it. Or ankles.
All right. I'm going to spend the. Well, that's probably a bad timing. She's probably going to come back over here eventually. She's not looking for a button on the wall to get out of, look like she's trying to get out through the wall or anything, does she?
Give me a perception check.
I don't want to. Can you just tell me? 22. There you go.
She looks like she is casting spells.
Okay. Oh.
It's not her turn, but like in combat, she's just casting and casting and casting, going over and over.
Okay. All right. She hasn't done any attacks, so I'm just going to let that ride as a normal strike. I think. If she comes back over here, then I'll use the trip attack.
Okay. So it's a strength saving throw.
No. I'm not going to do it for this one. I'm just going to do a regular.
Oh, you're not tripping. Okay.
Yeah, so 9 points of damage from Throwy.
9 points of damage. You're messing her up.
So I think with your reach, you could get in her face.
I'm still in the trap.
He's still grappled.
Yeah, you're still grappled.
Yeah.
Take the trap with you.
Yeah, right.
Just drag it along.
Stand
up. Yes, Farazan. That would be a Farazan move. Come on.
Really would.
He just sort of wade into pulling the trap with him.
All right.
Fight with the cage on his head.
Yeah, and for the bonus action, I'm going to use second wind to gain some hit points back.
Okay, you just took 5 points of damage.
Okay, and I gained 12, so I only gained 7.
All right.
Hey, I think I'm over half again. Yay. Right, that's it. Farazan is like, if Farazan could be like raging at this point. I think he's like starting to get.
gonna-
He's moving along the spectrum of anger right now.
So what
He's
I'm
got
hearing is that level
a
6 you're
flavor
taking
rage
level barbarian.
Just about. I actually have an idea for that, but yeah, we can get to that later.
All right.
More of a flavor rage.
A little bit of
Yes.
Flavor rage.
Taste the rainbow, bitch.
That's what these other three are doing.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are. They're all tasting the rainbow. Don't touch them.
Anything else, Farazan?
Nope.
Tarathiel, it's your turn.
So I guess how much longer are these three tasting the rainbow? And should
8 rounds.
8 rounds. Okay, so plenty of time. I can't get past Farazan, can I?
Yes.
can.
You can move through your own people. And the guy's dead, so he's no longer blocking the hole.
Is moving through the trap going to be problematic?
Nope. Trap is occupied.
I'm gonna try anyway because I think it's probably a dex saving throw to get through, which Tarathiel should pass.
So yeah, give me a saving throw versus the actual trap. It's like a turnstile sort of trap, you know, like it's not a solid wall. There are blades and spears and things like that. So it's not. You could maybe maneuver your way through.
Is it both sides of the turnstile? Can I just go through the other side?
No, it's the whole door.
He pushes through and Farazan's like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
no.
I said 3 rounds ago. How
Treffiel looks
ironic.
at Farazan and goes, "What? Just use this door."
Oh, he's just gonna
Go around.
Scooby Doo this bitch.
Yeah.
All right. Natural one.
Natural 1. So nothing bad
That's another
happens,
one. That's like
But-
4.
but you don't get through the trap.
So don't get through.
Correct. I mean, you move forward. It's part of your movement. You don't lose any actions or anything, but you can't get through. Not this round.
All right. Then I will have to come around to the other side, I guess. So I want to try and get an angle on her if I can.
Okay.
Can you just, Farazan, move your...
I've been trying.
Scoot over.
That's right. Just slide your... No, move your leg. All right, and I'm going to throw a psychic dagger at her because I have 60 feet of range on these ridiculous weapons.
You're
They're awesome.
playing Twister in the doorway
With blades.
in slips of spider walk. So he's like, so Tarathiel's like hanging from the ceiling, trying to get an arm through an elbow.
I'm gonna spend inspiration on this to give me advantage.
All right.
23 to
23.
That's a hit
Hooray.
we'll do
with sneak attack also.
13 damage.
13. Oh my gosh.
Not great.
She
but I do have an offhand attack as well.
she looks like she's barely standing.
Well then, let's see if the offhand attack hits. 17.
17's a miss.
Tarathiel's like trying to get his arm through the door to get.
Careful.
How
Careful.
do I get through here?
She must have hidden the plans in the escape pod.
Tarathiel, anything else?
No.
No. All right. It is her turn, and she casts a spell, and a lot of her wounds heal up. And that's her turn. Khaldun, it's your turn.
I look at Pyrus, the traitor, and right in the eyes, and I say one word: pain. He must make an intelligence saving throw, DC 16.
DC 16. Can you cast that while grappled?
It's verbal only.
Ooh.
Fail.
He takes 2d6 psychic damage.
Ah! Y'all all about the brain stabs in this party.
I think I should roll damage now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Takes 9 points of psychic
9
damage.
points of damage. So he grabs his head with his one arm and he drops to his knees. He's like, I'm sorry. You're very scary.
And he has D4 off his next saving throw. So next round, when I do it again,
It's all
It's
even
harder.
harder. Oh, goodness. All right. Anything else?
no.
All right.
I still got a hold of his collar.
You're no longer grappled if you cast a spell, right? Oh, verbal. Never mind.
It's verbal only.
Right. It is his turn, and he cowers. The rest of the other three are still derped. Pazel eating bugs or whatever she likes.
So Pazel's going to be a little different this time. She is going to swoop, fly into the room bravely, like the bird that she is, and swoop in. Use the help action to give Tarathiel advantage on his next attack, and get the hell out of there. She has 60 feet of movement.
Yeah, got plenty. Right? 1, 2, 3.
Follow the owl-shaped blur.
6, 7,
no
8,
kidding.
9. Yep, just barely, but you got it.
And I'm done. And Pazel's done.
So Farazan has advantage on one attack against her.
Tarathiel.
I'm sorry, Tarathiel. Tarathiel's an advantage. Farazan, it's your turn.
Let's see. Yeah, might as well. All right. He pulls Choppy and throws Choppy.
Okay.
And get back to the right screen. I was looking through stuff trying to figure out how to get out of the bloody thing. There you go. Natural 1.
Natural 1 is unfortunately a miss.
Okay.
And you, as you squirm, you take 4 points of slashing damage.
Son of a gun. All right. And it's an action to try to get out of this thing, right?
It is.
Okay. All right. And then from his efficient quiver, I'm going to pull a what is it? What is that? What do I have in there that I can throw?
Javelin?
Yes, javelin. And throw a javelin.
Okay.
And I don't have it listed. Why do I not have it listed on my things?
So efficient.
Yeah, I know.
Probably the same attack roll as your Choppy.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
I need to click the button. Where's the button? There's the button. Okay, sorry. Had it listed in the wrong thing. All right, throwing.
Episode 52.
Sorry.
Episode 52.
17 is going to miss. I waited to know it before you tell me if it misses. I'm going to do the superiority die for precise attack.
Okay.
Because I know that needs a little bit more.
Precisely.
No, one more.
Not enough.
That's a waste.
18 is a miss.
Ha! Dang it.
I think that was making up for the last one where you knew the answer beforehand.
Yeah.
Just karma coming in.
Yeah, you paid it back.
Yeah,
That's
no big deal.
That's fine.
No big deal. All right, so hurl one thing, throw another. She is dip, dodge, diving. You haven't thrown a wrench, so she's not going to get hit. Still, you have hit her. Did you? Yeah, you did hit her. Anything else? Farazan.
No, I don't think
I'm
so.
getting confused keeping up with this.
That's okay. I don't think I can. I don't think I can do anything else. Nope, just a bonus. I don't have anything I can do with a bonus on this since I didn't hit her with a stick.
Okay.
So, all right. Hanging out.
Tarathiel, it's your turn.
I'm going to try and get in again.
All right, you have advantage.
I have advantage on trying to get in. I don't have
get
advantage.
in. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to get through the razor wire.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
25.
Hey, 25. You meld through it like a Terminator 2.
Cool.
Guess I don't want to go too far in because if she comes to hit me, I want Farazan to be able to hit her back.
Good call. Good call. Very, very excellent plan. Yeah.
just gonna buddy up to this guy and throw a psychic dagger.
Okay.
Just like come in, see the guy, and be like, "Argh."
You do have advantage.
Yep.
Hey fella, hold still. I promise it's coming. I'm pushing the button. Here comes the button. This is the part that gets edited out when you don't get the live version, except we don't do editing.
That's right.
Except that we don't do editing.
Saves a lot of time, that's for sure.
Really does. Yeah, really does. 13 with advantage.
Is that with like your super advantage and everything?
Yeah. I rolled 10, 13, 13.
Wow.
Jeez. That is 3, 6, 6 on the die.
That is miss.
You've got 4 ones. You're really like vacuuming in the laurels.
Yep. Somebody's gonna do it.
You are sucking in the suck.
Somebody's gonna wheaten this shit up. All right. Offhand attack. I think I broke Heath. That's a 16 to hit on the offhand attack.
Hey, mouthful of water. Almost came out my nose.
16 is a miss.
Dracula's thrown off by standing next to this dude.
Yes, he smells bad.
I don't.
He's just standing there like, pretty.
Just worried he's going to stab me in the back any minute.
This is round 4, so as far as you know, of course you don't know how Khaldoon's magic works, but
I would expect, because we have a psychic link, Khaldoon will let us know when it's about to fall.
So it's still, get the hell out of there.
Yeah, it's like, guys, I'm having a whole time hanging on to this spell. Not yet, though.
He's just counting down. 36, 35, 34.
That's actually the concentration part of all spells. It's actually not hard. You just have to count down the turns. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so easy to make the concentration, because it's like 35. Ugh!
So when you take the disruptive feat, that's just somebody yelling random numbers at you and they hit you.
2, 1, 5, 7, 3,
7, 18.
Oh, crap! Drats! Newman.
What was I up to? Damn it!
Tarathiel, anything else?
No, right. I'm done. I'm done sucking, but I'm in the room at least.
Of the round, what is she gonna do? Man, like, she's getting just absolutely murdered by you guys. Farazan's still stuck in the trap, but Tarathiel's slinging purple hate at her brain.
Purple hate.
Purple hate.
There's a javelin stuck in the wall next to her.
Yeah.
She pulls it and throws it at you.
2 feet into the wall.
Yeah, with a couple of axes. Bounce, chop.
All right, so she pulls a scroll and casts a spell. Tarathiel, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
She's going to turn you into a wand of water control.
To a newt.
And you are muted, Mike.
Yeah. I'm somehow this character sheet is confusing this week, and I think it's me. 8.
Oh.
8. So she finishes casting the spell. The scroll burns up in ash, and your muscles just turn rigid. You are paralyzed.
Crap.
Oil can.
Oil can. She will use another bonus action, or she will use a bonus action. No, she'll use a bonus action to cast another spell.
Is it a cantrip?
And some of her.
Is it a cantrip?
You're right. No, you're right. Thank you. Does not cast a spell. Uses her bonus action to yell.
Shh.
Uh-oh.
Why are you here? Who are you? That's basically the gist of it. And
now she wants to parlay.
Well, like she's been dodging, diving, and moving from all this just insane attack that's been coming from all you guys. She'll move to the other side of the pool.
Without context, we started it.
True.
No. She started it when she killed everybody in the hotel.
That's what I mean. Without knowing who we are and why we're here.
She has no idea who
we
you guys are.
We just kicked in the door and started murdering her.
That's what you do.
We set up a rave in her chambers and just started punching people.
Well, one of us attempted to kick in the door.
She, with her bonus action, will pull forth a potion.
and go to the other side of the room.
And she does. She moves to the other side of the room. And that's her turn. Khaldun, it's you. You're still grapple happy?
I mind sliver Pyrus again.
My brains.
Are you being non-lethal or are you murder him?
I'm taking him out.
Okay.
Fail.
So this guy took damage, right? 10 points of psychic.
10 points of psychic. He looks like he can barely stand, but he is still up.
Surprised. Okay.
But get over here. Do that to what's her name?
I'm doing 3 things at the same time right now, so just wait.
Give me just a second, man. Anything else, Khaldun?
No, I'm good.
Because
because this guy will go get friends, and that's just not going to happen.
So he attempts to break the grapple.
Okay.
Pyrus does. That is an opposed check. Against your athletics, Heath.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. It's all right.
11.
11.
He breaks it.
He breaks free. And he does bolt.
Okay.
To the south. Provoking.
I'll grapple him again.
Grapple him again.
Roll the hit.
12.
That's a miss.
No. It's a grapple. He's got to do another opposed grapple.
That's an attack. You are you provoke an attack.
That's not how grapple works, no.
But it's how attacks of opportunity works. You provoke an attack.
If you're attacking with a weapon, but if you're grappling, it's an opposed grapple check.
All right, so we need to figure this out because that doesn't sound right. But let's do an opposed. Tie goes to the
defender.
Okay,
he wins. He wins.
It was a tie. Let's figure that out because that didn't seem right. It seems like you need to roll an attack for your attack of opportunity. But he does. He breaks through and he bolts south. 5, 10.
Yeah. So here's grappling.
He can't go that way. He's going this way because you're blocking the hall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets there, opens the door, and pushes through. Which I will open that door. Go ahead with grappling.
Does he have enough movement for that?
Can
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, no, it's right there.
Can Farazan hit it?
He provokes Farazan.
He can. Right? Yep.
Knock the fucker down.
It's like, what did we tell you? Stay. 22?
Yeah, but he's a sniveling, thiefy sneak.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hit. Totally
10 points of damage.
And he skids to the door.
Sleep.
A bloody slime trail behind him. And he stops moving.
I don't really see it as an attack. As more of he just kind of sticks the staff kind of down behind him as he runs.
Backwards. It's like, oops.
Just like trip.
Yeah.
Oops. All right.
All right. So here's grapple. Let me just read it real quick.
Okay.
All right. When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack, a grapple. If you're able to make multiple attacks, you can replace one of them. The target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger and within your reach.
Right.
Using at least one free hand, you tries to seize the target by making a grapple check instead of an attack roll. A strength athletics check contests the target's athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. All right. That's how it works. That was Evil 2, Puzzle.
Puzzle is going to go look for lice on this dude.
Plenty. She gets stuffed.
Okay.
Farazan, it's your turn.
All right. I was taking a look at the 2-weapon fighting stuff. I think I can use my bonus to throw with 2-weapon fighting. I think I can use a bonus to throw another javelin.
As part of an attack action, you can use your bonus to attack. Yes.
Okay. So
doesn't specify what kind of weapon. So yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I was just trying to make sure because it's with throwing weapons. I wasn't sure if I could use throw a third one. I know I can throw the handful of javelins that I've got with 2.
I think efficient quiver makes that a little easier too.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like you just kind of reach up and.
Yeah, because he reaches over his shoulder, and as he brings his hand forward, the javelin just kind of appears. So with the first attack, that's a 23.
That is a hit.
And 10 points of damage.
You take 4.
It's a very consistent set of barbs.
Well, it's D4 plus 2, so it's like not a whole lot of range there.
Okay. That was a 10 points of damage to her.
You hit her, and she looks angrier and bloodier.
And second attack, 26.
That's a hit.
7 points of damage.
Still up.
And then with the bonus, I'm going to throw the last javelin.
Okay.
And I guess a 15 misses.
The die roll is rolled. Is there anything else you want to do?
I have no more superiority die.
Okay. Yeah, that's a miss.
I think I'm out of all the things. Yeah, I'm out of all
You
the
may
things.
be out of javelins. You're out of axes and javelins and die rolls.
The floor's just riddled with crap.
You can take your shoe and hurl it at her here in a second.
There's an armory around the corner.
Yeah.
Just run over there, grab a bunch of stuff.
Grab a bow and start shooting her.
Just start throwing shit.
I got my last ditch effort is going to be pulling a longbow and shooting the longbow, but it's awful because it uses his dexterity and he has no dexterity. So, but yep, that's it.
All right. She looks awful. Now, you've noticed that the whole time she's been back here, all she's been doing is healing herself.
Mm-hmm.
So you're keeping her back in the other side of the room, and just constantly all the damage you're doing, she just keeps casting spells, trying to close the wounds. And Tarathiel, it's your turn.
Tarathiel's frozen. He feels an itch in the small of his back, and he cannot get it.
So at the end of your turn, give me a Wisdom saving throw.
Wait, she took damage. Did she do concentration?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
7.
You're still locked up.
Dang it. I need to take a bonus action to smack Tarathiel.
This unfortunately isn't like a sleep. You just knock him over and he'd be angry at you when he starts moving again.
Just left shoulder blade.
It is her turn again.
Eventually she's going to run out of healing spells.
Yeah, she's losing things, running out of things to do.
She's drinking our loot. Stop it.
Yeah, that's right. She really, really is, because she had a bonus action that she pulled a potion. This round, she will use that bonus action and drink the potion, healing again some of her wounds. And I'm sitting here deleting your loot as she goes through it.
Dang it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. She casts a spell. Farazan, Tarathiel, both give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'd rather not.
I'm so good at those. I've had lots of practice. 10.
17.
10. 17. You're good. And Tarathiel, you're paralyzed anyway, so you don't notice anything. That's her move. She's not moving.
Double paralyzed.
Okay, yeah. Khaldun, it's your turn.
I step around the corner. Can I see her?
Yes.
I cast Mind Sliver.
Okay.
So
that's a
intelligence save, DC 16.
DC 16.
Fail it. Yeah.
Two
man.
points of psychic damage. And it would trigger any concentration save.
That's rough.
Is that minimum? Is that 1 and 1?
That's 1 and 1.
Oh my God!
That's usually how you get 2.
So you see her. She grabs her head with the pain, but she has a minus what D4 to her next saving throw. Is that right? Okay.
I was about to be very irritated if that 2 points killed her.
Took her down. Hey, she is wobbling. She is on her last leg.
And then I step out of the way.
All right. That was Khaldun. Evil 2. They're all derped. That's like 4 rounds to go. Pazel, anything?
Help me, Pazel.
Continue to eat lice.
So I'm gonna ask this question. Can Pazel give Farzan the help action to break the grapple?
I'm going to say no. I don't think she has the grip that it would take. Maybe her claws, but maybe not the. Yeah, no, not for that.
Okay.
That would be amazing.
Let us see here. She being Triel. Oh, she cast a spell last round, didn't she?
She cast a spell and she drank a potion.
Okay. So Pazel will fly down and help. Oh, sorry. Triel, didn't mean to jump on your head.
That's okay.
As we're trying to kill her, I'm being all polite.
Oh, pardon me. Flap, 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 flap.
Yes. And help Farzan to hit her next round. And then
all right.
back.
So the help action.
Yes, the help action.
All right.
Farzan.
To Farzan. And it just so happens it's Farzan's turn.
I have a question.
Yeah.
In my inventory, as I was looking so furiously for javelins, just down past the javelin listing, I have a potion of enlarge.
Okay.
It mechanically, is this not going to break this thing? This is a metal cage, right? It's not like briars or anything like that. It's an actual like mechanical thing.
It is, and also enlarge, I believe, has the wording that you only grow to what you can fit in, so you wouldn't break it.
Okay.
You'd still get the advantage. You still get all the benefits from it, right? You'd get the plus to damage and advantage and all that good stuff, but you wouldn't grow to break your bonds.
Okay. All right.
You look like a ham, though.
Just kind of. You look like that one Cenobite that's got like everything tightly and like no eyes and.
Cenobite?
Yeah.
What's this?
Hellraiser. Hellraiser.
Oh, okay. Sorry, still haven't seen that movie.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah, you're not missing out.
But have you seen Barbarella?
No.
It would be just like that.
I have. I watched it last year.
Barbarella, more homework. Aliens.
Yeah.
Hellraiser, Barbarella, most definitely.
Okay.
Because I'm sure you think Duran Duran is just a band.
Yes, I do.
It's not.
Okay.
You are wrong.
Have you seen the classic Barbed Wire with Pamela Anderson?
Classic.
It'd be very similar
classic,
to that.
He said.
Classic.
It's a classic piece of cinematic achievement, I'm sure.
Snubbed at the Oscars the year it came out.
So good, it's bad. I mean, it's so bad, it's good. Anyway, sorry. Segue.
What were you asking?
I don't remember.
What's happening?
You looked at your inventory and had
potion of enlarge. I was thinking maybe it might
that's right.
might help him break out, but nope. Okay.
It
would.
It would, because it gives you advantage on your strength checks, which is athletics. So yeah, it would help. However,
you
it's
may
an
not
action.
be able to get through that door.
Yeah.
Still squeeze through.
He'll be big, right? You'll make him large.
Yeah.
It does increase your size and weight.
Doubles in all dimensions. So yeah, he probably wouldn't fit through the door.
You'd still be large. You could get through. It'd still be a squeeze. It wouldn't have changed things mechanically. Like you're already having to deal with, quote, a large size.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't make you large or
double large, extra large,
Uba
with cheese and bacon.
All right. Well, I've got. We'll do that next time. I've still got 2 more javelins, and I found a masterwork spear at the bottom of the efficient quiver.
So Farazan sat there in this horrible Iron Maiden, like just getting slowly ripped to shreds, and just digging shit out of his backpack to throw at her. Like, again, you're about to pull your shoe off and throw it. Yeah. I don't see. I'm pretty sure you can throw a spear. So yeah.
All right. And I think. Do I have advantage on that?
Yeah, advantage on your first attack.
Okay. All right. Awesome. That's with the masterwork
This combat
spear.
is ridiculous.
24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. Excellent. That's a. Why did it double?
Because it's a versatile weapon.
One hand or two hand. It's one-handed damage.
Yeah, so you're doing one-hand damage. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then 11 points of spear damage.
Spear damage. Spear damage.
Huck it with both hands.
Well, then I couldn't use the bonus to throw the 3rd javelin.
You take another 4 points of damage from the blades.
All right.
Farazan's going to kill himself.
This trap is nothing if not consistent.
Yeah, it is very consistent. There's little notches, in fact, that where like he's gonna have scars on his arms from where that's consistently stabbed him.
Venti Farazan.
Yeah, there's my second attack from the attack action with a 24, 9 points.
So what
are
you throwing?
My second to last javelin.
Okay. 24 is a hit.
Okay, that's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage, and she falls.
Thank all the things.
Puppies and kittens.
And we'll pick up here next time.
Dagger of venom on my belt. If you just want to grab
that, squeeze it out, milk it, toss it.
Yeah.
That's funny. That never came up on my puppet. Milk it.
Stab it. Throw it.
It has nipples. You can milk it.
Toss it.
That's how daggers of venom work.
All right, so now that Farazan's emptied the entire clip, he's just been a turret.
Yeah.
You finished the quiver clip.
I know what you're thinking, fella. Did I throw 5 javelins or 6? Do you feel lucky?
You feel like
Do you, punk? Oh, what a weird combat. That was so odd.
Jeez.
And I'll tell you, that went in no way how I expected it to go at all. Of course.
Really? Because this was our plan from the beginning.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Farazan, go get trapped. And we'll
Walk
fight
the
around
doorway
you big
with your
lug.
Face.
Oh gosh. That was all right.
Oh God! All right. Well, thanks for joining this debacle today.
Here's to 52 more. The march to 100 begins 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Yeah. If you joined us, thank you very much for showing up. We will see you next week, Monday night, 9 p.m. Daylight Savings Time.
Yes.
Eastern Daylight Savings Time.
Eastern Daylight Savings.
Is it daylight savings time now or standard?
I don't know.
The fall.
It doesn't matter. It's 9 p.m. whatever it says on your clock.
I don't know. I'm so confused. Thanks, guys. We will see you next week.
Have a good one. And catch us on YouTube and as a podcast now.
By the way, if you happen to be listening, yes, it did not go out this morning because I didn't have time. So
because
they're going to go out
reasons,
tomorrow.
Good ones.
Yeah. The next 7 episodes will go out tomorrow.
Hot.
Have a good one.
See you, Coward.